his third inning of work. We've completed 2.5. We head to the bottom of the third. Watch this pitch as we go out. We'll be back. Well, the great thing about this early start, it's a 6:05 start, that this youngster can take a nap and still be up, Scotty, before the end of the ballgame. Do you think so?
Well, I'm sure you better wake him up, because otherwise he's going to be up until 1 or 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, that's a heck of a time to take a nap as we head to the bottom of the third inning. The Thunder lead it 3-0 thanks to a 3-run home run by Chad Epperson. See some Seton Hall fans there. And this crowd getting a chance to see their Thunder squad take on the Red Sox. And then, of course, they'll be back again next week, next Monday. Red Sox will head to Yankee Stadium tomorrow to start a series with the Yankees. First pitch to Nate Tebbs is fouled back, and the count is 0-1. Nate is 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Flied out to center field his only time up.
I know the Red Sox are excited to get back at the Yankees. The Yankees went in there and Red Sox beat them game 1, and all they did was get the Yankees mad, and they got hot, didn't they?
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Tebbs. He skies it toward left center field. Moving over is the left fielder for the Red Sox, making the grab. And that looks like it's Chaz Turney making the catch. And now that'll bring up Darnell Stenson. And boy, he has had a great start to his double-A career.
You can see there, good hitters. He gets a pitch, it's out over the plate and lines it over the left fielder's head. We've seen him hit balls to all parts of the ballpark.
And he's parlayed his success last year in Michigan into this year. He already has 10 home runs, Scott, after 15 last year in Michigan.
Well, he's just a solid hitter. He's somebody that hits the right-handed pitchers, hits the left-handed pitchers. He's been able to hit the fastballs, the breaking balls, and at a young age, he looks like a real professional hitter is the way to describe him.
He takes the first pitch or second pitch for a strike, so it's no balls and 2 strikes to Stenson, who singled his only time up, so he's 1 for 1. And he goes down on strikes for the second out of this inning. We saw him in the home run hitting contest earlier today, and he swung the bat pretty well. DeMarlo Hale wants him to continue his consistency, and I'll tell you what, Hocho has done a nice job over the last 2 innings against these Thunder hitters.
See, that's just a good tailing fastball that's down and away. Stenson tries his best to foul it off, but just a great pitch and a great location.
Now it brings John Barnes to the plate again. He fouls the first pitch away, so the count is no balls and 1 strike. Free souvenir for some of the Thunder and Red Sox faithful on hand for this ball game. Barnes singled also his first time up and then scored on the home run by Chad Epperson. Barnes with 8 home runs, showing good power to start the year. And Cho with a great breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes to count to Barnes. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Barnes. Misses down low. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Cho looks like he's relaxed a little bit here this inning. Gave up that home run in the first inning and is throwing much better pitches now.
See Nomar Garciaparra at shortstop, one of the Thunder alum who is playing for the Red Sox. And this is a Thunder franchise, Scott, that's been here for 5 years. This is their 5th year and their 4th year as an affiliate with the Boston Red Sox. And if you're joining us from New England, this has been a franchise that has been very successful outside the playing field, but also in the field they've been very successful. They produce guys like Lou Merloni and Nomar Garciaparra. Merloni now over at second base for the Red Sox. In fact, last year the Thunder drew over 435,000 fans in 68 games. This is looped toward first base. Reggie Jefferson comes into foul territory, and he puts it away, and there's the final out of the third inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Thunder, and that's now 8 in a row. Retired by Cho. We've completed the first 3 innings. We head to the top of the 4th. It's 3-0, the Thunder on top. We'll be back. You're watching the Thunder and the Red Sox right here on CN8. Well, some of the Thunder fans, a lot of the Thunder fans are on hand tonight, getting a chance to see some of the Red Sox players who played here in Trenton. We've seen an assortment of them already so far, Scotty. But the one guy who everybody's been concentrating on is Lou Merloni, and also Nomar Garciaparra, who, of course, had his number 5 retired tonight prior to the start of the ball game. Nobody else will wear it here for the Trenton Thunder. One of 3 numbers that has been retired, and you see Nomar in a Red Sox hat. It's been a great career so far.
And you get to see him playing for the Thunder. And unlike Lou Merloni, who had a few stops here in Trenton, Nomar Garciaparra, he worked his way through the Red Sox system in a hurry. Plays like that become routine. All of a sudden, the power numbers started to shoot up. You saw here in Trenton, hit 8 home runs, 35 stolen bases. I tell you, he is just a real impact player, and I think the Red Sox are going to see him at shortstop for a long time.
Well, those 35 steals at the time were a Thunder record as he pops this one down the right field line. Gibraltar and Chambly give it a look, but it goes out of play, and the count is no balls and 1 strike. Nomar has been out of the lineup for, it's got to be almost 10 days now with that sore shoulder, the sore right shoulder. And there was a point last week where he was barely making the throws over to first base. And now they see him come back stronger. Paxton Crawford's been very strong tonight for the Thunder, as Garciaparra bounces the breaking ball foul behind the plate. So it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Nomar, as always, he's very fidgety in the box. You can see him kick his toes, make sure that he gets his feet in the end of his spikes, fixes his batting gloves. You can see he takes a close pitch right there, but it's Nomar Garciaparra day.
I was going to say, John Bennett, the home plate umpire, I don't think he was going to punch him out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it back again. It holds 1 and 2.
I can remember watching Carl Yastrzemski day as a kid when he retired in his last ball game, and I know that if Yaz did not swing at it, the pitch was not called a strike.
And Nomar goes after one down to the strike zone, so he goes down on strikes here in the 4th inning. There's the 4th straight strikeout for Paxton Crawford. And
all with the changeup, Tommy.
All with the changeup.
All with the changeup. He gets ahead, and watch his pitch. The arm speed is great, and look at that ball just dive out of the zone. Watch as Nomar just gets out in front, and you can see that ball dips underneath the bat. That is just a devastating pitch.
Well, this is our first look at Midre Cummings in a game situation. The first pitch is outside. The count is 1-0.
You know, Tom, it's a devastating pitch, that changeup, especially when you've never faced a pitcher before. And these Red Sox hitters, they have never seen Crawford, and it's just the changeup. They can't see it. They don't know what's coming, and they're having a difficult time.
See, that ball is into foul territory. Stenson gave it a look at first, but now the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Midre Cummings. Cummings has been a welcome addition to the Red Sox roster this year, hitting .263. Also has 2 game-winning home runs, dramatic game-winning home runs for Boston up at Fenway Park when they were, was a 13-game winning streak at one point this year. 1-1 the count as right-hander Paxton Crawford deals. With a good change of speeds, it's 1-2. And for Red Sox fans who are seeing Paxton Crawford for the first time, this is a guy who's considered either number 1 or 1A as far as the starters go for the Thunder this year. This is outside, 2-2. And this is his regular day to throw, so he's out there trying to get his arm, you know, continuing to get it into pitching shape. He is taking this as serious as you can take it. Cummings does not go after the pitch down and away, so it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. See Chad Epperson doing the catching tonight, that hockey-style catcher's mask. Crawford will turn 21 years old on August 4th. And he misses outside, ball 4. So the string of 4 consecutive strikeouts is broken with a walk to Midre Cummings. And again, the pitches were fairly close, so Cummings goes down to first base. And for the first time tonight at the plate, we see Reggie Jefferson. I said before that Crawford has to keep this almost like a normal start. Jefferson came in for Mo Vaughn. And again, a guy who's found really his stroke and his career with the Red Sox. First pitch strike from Crawford. It's no balls and 1 strike. Now, people may not realize with Crawford is that he is just 20 years old. He already has 3 full years of professional baseball experience at the age of 20. And there's the changeup again. It's 0-2.
We talk about the position players like Nomar Garciaparra and Lou Merloni. To me, what's even been just as impressive is the number of young pitching prospects that the Red Sox have sent through Trenton. When you look at Jeff Suppan and